A square piece of paper is folded in such a way that one of its vertex touches one of its non-adjacent side, due to which three triangles are formed. Areas of two squares inscribed in two different triangles are 2 square centimeters and 3 square centimeters respectively. Find the area of square inscribed in third smallest triangle. Here is a square piece of paper which is folded. These dark lines are showing the new position of this paper and these dotted lines are showing the previous position of the paper. Here three triangles are shown in which squares are inscribed there. Area of this green square is 3 square centimeters. The red one is 2 square centimeters. You have to find the area of this blue square. If you have not tried this question yet, you can pause the video for more time. You are watching Brain Exploders, the world where brain starts working. So here is the solution. Suppose these are two similar shapes. These are the same images of different sizes. Then the ratio of corresponding sides will be equal in these figures. Here AB over A dash B dash is equal to BC over B dash C dash is equal to CD over C dash D dash, and any line segment, the ratio of any corresponding line segments will also be equal to these ratios, as well as the square roots of the ratio of corresponding areas will also be equal to these ratios. In one statement, we can write that for similar shapes, ratio of corresponding sides is equal to the ratio of square root of corresponding areas and is constant also. Okay, now suppose we have two squares kept on one over another, due to which these four triangles are shown here, in which these four squares are inscribed. Let heights of these triangles are h1, h2, h3 and h4 respectively. And you can easily prove it that all the triangles are similar to each other. Therefore, we can apply our concept to these triangles. We can write that h1 over square root of this blue square is equal to h2 over square root of the area of this yellow square is equal to h3 over root of red square is equal to h4 over this green square, and it is a constant. So suppose it is equal to a constant k and consider it equation 1. Now suppose the side of this square is A, and in this square ABCD, the angle formed by AC with the horizontal will be equal to the angle formed by BD with the vertical, and therefore this vertical distance between A and C will be equal to this horizontal distance between B and D. So we can write x is equal to y. Now x has three components h1, a and h3, and y is consist of h4, h2 and a. Therefore we can write h1 plus a plus h3 is equal to h2 plus a plus h4, and h1 plus h3 is equal to h2 plus h4. Now divide whole equation with k. Now use our equation 1 and we get square root of blue square plus square root of this red square is equal to square root of the area of yellow square plus square root of area of green square. Now we will relate our these concepts with our question. Suppose we extend EJ and FI to G and H such that GH passes through A. Definitely it is a rectangle, but we have to check whether GHIJ is a square or not. So in triangle DEJ and GEA, we get EJ is equal to EA, and angle DEJ is equal to angle GEA, because these are vertically opposite angles. Also angle D and angle G is equal to 90 degrees. Therefore the left angle DJE must also be equal to angle GAE. Therefore we get triangle TEJ is concurrent to triangle GEA by angle side angle congruency. So we can write GE plus EJ is equal to ED plus EA, that is GJ is equal to AD, and AD is equal to IJ as well as AB, and with this data we can conclude that GH is equal to HI is equal to IJ is equal to Jg, and hence GHIJ is a square. Now since the triangle GEA is congruent to triangle EDJ, and similarly these remaining triangles are also congruent to these ones, therefore we can form these square areas in the new triangles. Now apply our result from this previous figure to this new figure. Here we get square root of area of blue square plus square root of area of red square is equal to square root of area of yellow square plus square root of area of green square. Here we can see that square root of yellow square is 0 because yellow square is not formed here. So we get square root of this area of this blue square is equal to root 3 minus root 2, and hence area of blue square is approximately 0.101 square centimeters, and this is our solution. Let's move to our another question. In a hospital, 16 corona patients were admitted in 16 different rooms. A patient of room number 13 gets recovered and he has to say goodbye to all other patients before going out hospital, but he cannot meet anyone twice. The exit is from room number 1, which is diagonally opposite to room number 13. Then find the total number of distinct paths which he can follow to get out of the hospital. Try this question and comment us the solution, and if you have any question like this, send us on the Gmail given in the description box. Don't forget to like and share our video, and for more such videos subscribe to our channel Brain Exploders. Thanks for watching.